A team of University of Otago researchers have discovered how queen honeybees control the reproduction of worker bees. They say queen bees produce a pheromone that inhibits ovary function in workers. But the mechanism through which this occurs was unknown until now.
We found the molecular switch which causes those ovaries to be turned off. So we don't know how the queen mandibular pheromone exactly works, except right at the end we know exactly what genes and what processes turn that ovary off.
Honeybees are social insects with an intricate hierarchy that needs to be managed. Dearden says controlling the workers comes down to an ancient cell mechanism called notch.
It's present in all animals, and we know it's present in me and it's present in you, because if your notch cell signaling pathway doesn't work, then you die as an embryo. So it's very, very ancient, and it's very, very specific, particularly involved in making your nervous system. But we found that it does some other job in the bees.
Dearden says the discovery has stirred interest in the scientific community. He says the notch mechanism is well known to geneticists, but to find it where they did was surprising.
This is something that most insects don't do and has evolved in these sort of social insects. But what we found is that actually we're redeploying this really old cell signaling pathway, and that seems to be doing the job. And I think that's kind of interesting. Instead of involving a whole new pathway, they just use one that they had lying around.
Beekeepers already use a synthetic version of the pheromone when the queen is not around. But Dearden says this discovery could be employed to control populations of other, less desirable insects. Jack Conroy, 39 Dunedin News.